All right. We are going to get going on this and have a lot of fun. I'm excited to get rolling. My name is Michael Hershenberg. Welcome. I am taking a session that we have done in the past and really kind of pushing it out to a lot of different brokers, agents in our market, in El Paso market, in the Austin, Texas, Houston, and the Florida market as well, with the goal of bringing agents, getting them together, getting them stronger. We have a mixture of in person live events and streamed digital events as well. My digital platform is through the Real Academy, but also online through a series called Tactical Listing Mastery and Playbook by the Pros. You'll see links to sign up and register for both. These are ongoing sessions that I'm pushing out monthly here, and then every other month we're going to be doing in-person events in both the El Paso, the North Texas, and the Austin and San Antonio markets. Again, I'm excited to bring my experience to the table, but also a passion that I have. This has been a 12-year career for me as a real estate team lead. I started with the Remax franchise, then went into KW, really had a good run with Keller Williams, and now this is my third year with Real Broker, and I am serving as the regional director for the Real Luxury Division. Excited to hold that title, but most importantly, I'm excited to bring this content directly to you. My goal and hope is that as our habits start changing, and we are seeing new habits forming, specifically around AI implementation. That's what the hot ticket is right now. We're going to be, doing live in-person and online training sessions with our viewers, with our agents on the ground, showing them how to maximize their efforts with those platforms from really start to finish. We're using Claude AI at a high level. I'm using Lovable AI. Manus for all of my research, ChatGPT Pro are just a few of them to get started with. But some of these platforms can help us streamline our processes, organize our thoughts, and really put our plan into action. And that's what we want to teach you as we're going through a lot of these classes. This session, we're going to be focused on one of my favorite topics. It is farming or neighborhood farming, really at a high level, from start to finish. What is a neighborhood farm, and how do I execute on it? How do I use this neighborhood farm to build new customers and bring me more deals as an agent? Something I'm very excited and passionate about, because I started my career on the cancel and expired part of the market. So these are homes that were not selling, they were not having traction with their agents that they were represented by. They fell off the market, and through my farming techniques, I was able to get in front of that customer, bring them value, show them the importance of maximizing your marketing efforts. And through that process, I have brought an incredible amount of clients to my database, closings to the table over our career in the canceled and expired bucket. If I were looking at canceled and expireds that our team has closed really over the last 9 years since I started really working on the canceled and expired part of the business, we've closed over 500 or 600 deals that would relate to somewhere around 650 million in closed transactions. We were really excited to be one of the leading forces here in the North Texas markets, growing our brand in El Paso, but continuing to learn, and that's what these classes are for. So we're going to keep going. We're going to get off on this. All right, we're going to build some habits together over the next few weeks. We're going to start making some calls. We're going to start building a bulletproof inbound listing strategy, and we're going to take market share in the process. We're going to break this up into a few different categories for our agents that want to win big on the listing side of the market. It's your turn now to pay attention. I got a couple different bullet points that I want you to focus on. If you are not doing these things in your business, or if you want to improve and add these habits to your business, I want you to pay attention, take some notes, If you see something or hear something that you like, I want you to reach out and inquire to our team. We want to be able to at least give some guidance to you on how to get started, or let you know when our live event is going to take place, or one of our Zoom events, so you can join and really kind of redefine that process and hear it from start to finish, that you are, at the end of the day, you're going to be able to have mastery in that subject that you are, wanting to dive deeper into. All right, neighborhood farming. This is getting into a customer base. New customer base. You have a hot neighborhood farm, a warm neighborhood farm, and a cold call neighborhood farm. They all have their advantages and disadvantages between all, but at the end of the day, it's customers that are out there for the taking, and that's how I looked at it. I was a fisherman early on. I want to know how I can, put some bait on the line and bring in the best fish, or put a couple different baits on the line and see what customers come to me through that specific campaign. We'll refer to bait as a different campaign that you're using. So for neighborhood farming, our firm, we are using magazine mailer campaigns, neighborhood testimonial campaigns, postcard campaigns. That is a jumbo postcard that we can hit the customer whenever there's new news to tell, new inventory to the market, a new sale that's breaking a record in the market. Multiple sales, and we are needing we're out of inventory, and essentially the message of that mailer is that there is inventory crisis going on, and we need a new property for this buyer group that is patiently waiting in the wing for a new property. We're letting them know, dear Mr. and Mrs. Seller, we have a buyer right here ready and able to close on the property. They just don't have a home. School's about to start. Have you ever considered selling your home for top dollar? If so, we want to get in front of you and show you what we can do differently and separate ourselves to bring you a high price point offer. Off or on market. We'll give them two different options. If they don't want to be on the market, we specialize in off-market transactions to be able to get them the cash that they need. We have a golden letter campaign. I mentioned that before. That is putting a stamped letter with an actual gold envelope in front of the customers with a really nice glossy print material on the inside. That's typically a double-sided flyer showing on one side our success in the market, whether it's the luxury market or a specific city market, and on the back it's showing testimonials from our past clients and some wins that we've had with specific addresses that are recognizable in that area by that consumer. With a QR code to contact our group or team line to reach out for a home valuation. Again, that hook on that in that case would be a home valuation hook, a inventory hook, or reach out to us, not just to say hello, but reach out to us if you have any questions about real estate that we can help answer for you. We are doing neighborhood newsletters, really kind of quite more frequently. This is maybe geared towards cities in our market. We're getting out to the cities of Flower Mound or Bartonville or Argyle, these tight niche communities. We're really plugging in to events that the chambers are throwing on so that we can get in front of a customer base. But with that, we're going to be sending postcards and flyers to neighboring residences before that event takes place, in the hopes of having brand recognition when they walk in and see our booth set up and our other marketing material at that event. We are the next bullet point I want you to kind of reach out to if you're wanting to acquire new listings. Dialing and voicemail playbooks. This is getting your scripts in place, whether you're reaching out to that canceled, expired, off-marketing, or we call equity-rich seller. And you are letting them know that you are here to be able to help them in some kind of need. We're trying to target those sellers that have a lot of equity in their home that they're needing to get out. There's a need there where they're either empty nester and they don't want to be trapped in all of this equity. So we're reaching out with conversations about cash out refinance programs. We're reaching out about conversations to get them a custom property valuation, and we're letting them know, continuing about our success in that neighborhood. So it's a voicemail drop that would take place. In this case, we use a platform called Slide Dial. It's a program, I think $25 a month, if not more than that. And you leave your voicemail, you leave your script in one clean 30 to 47 second voicemail. Hi, Mr. Miss. Hi. Hope you're doing well. You're not going to say them by first and last name, but hi. Hope you're doing well. This is Michael with the Hershenberg Group out here in the South Lake area. Hey, listen, we're reaching out to customers in your neighborhood as we are working with buyers that are patiently waiting for the right property to come up. We've had some success, especially most recently down the road with Nancy and Pat Smith over at 112 Pelican Drive. They've told us to reach out to all the neighborhoods and let them know the success that we had. We love an opportunity to bring value to you and your family. If you were interested in a off-market or a on-market sale, now is the time that we're bringing high numbers to the market. So you can reach me back at 555-555-2369. Looking forward to serving your family well. That's an example of a slide dial voicemail. You're going to drop that into a neighborhood list. That's going to go out to all of the equity-rich neighbors. You can set your own metrics. We like to hit people that are 25% equity and more, and have owned the property for a minimum of 3 years. I'm not saying that you can't get people that have owned the property for 2 years, but here in the state of Texas, there's a deal where we're dealing with short-term capital gains if you've owned the asset for less than 2 years. So we're trying to target the ones that are not going to have that kind of tax exposure, but also have some good equity in the home and might be looking to upsell and get into their next purchase at maybe a little bit higher of a price point, or target that seller that is probably a 70 to 80% or 100% equity seller, and they're empty nesters. They're really looking to retire. Those folks are looking to downsize. So we might, in that message, change it up to really kind of focus on empty nesters and what value that we can bring in selling their home and getting that equity out of the home as well. If we're looking at the dialing campaign, you're going to take those scripts, take your best 5 or 6, take your list, throw them in Vulcan 7 or the Mojo dialer, integrate that with your CRM. Ours is integrated through the Follow Up Boss platform. And so when we dial, we have our list set up. We have an ability to take notes once we get a customer on the phone and start nurturing that conversation. Okay, circle prospecting hacks. This is one of my favorites. This is if you're really a new agent. Let's just say you're a new agent and you are wanting to get business for the very first time into a new neighborhood. Let's call it the Viridian neighborhood. You don't have any presence in Viridian at all, but you live down the street and you want to make this your new farm so that you can go pull crops, again, pull customers, bring them to you, and and sow the soil so that you have an ability to get abundance crops, for years to come. That's what farming is all about. That's why I love it. So the work that you put in, the effort that you put in, is going to be what you bring out after you start having really engaging conversations and specifically getting closings to the table. So what do I mean by circle prospecting? If you don't have business in Viridian already, go reach out to your broker, get a broker list on your MLS, see the nearest city, the city or neighborhood within that city that is closer to the one that you want to farm, and do a search over the last 90 to 120 days, 200 days if you need to go out any further, and see if there are any other agents within your brokerage that has had success in that city or in that submarket or neighborhood. You have the ability to market your broker's listings. The broker owns the listings from the very get-go. So take a few listings that you see that catch your eye, that are at the price point that you want to focus in on, and make your campaign just like we talked about: a postcard campaign, a video mailer campaign, and a letter campaign, or get a flyer campaign that you can go in and be able to do some door knocking in that neighborhood, letting them know that, hey, our brokerage has a lot of success in the Viridian neighborhood. We actually closed a deal just about 3 weeks ago at top dollar, and there are buyers that are on the hunt for a property just like this. Would you ever consider selling it for top dollar? If so, I would love an opportunity to give you a custom home valuation right away. Have that conversation. It's super meaningful. And at the end of the day, you are just pushing Nancy, who works with your broker. You're pushing her listing that just sold, but you're getting the maximum opportunity on it and getting that exposure to be able to get in front of a new seller base. You're not stepping on Nancy's toes. If she hasn't reached out to them, they'll tell you if she's already spoken with them. But you're shaking the trees, is what a lot of our team members call it, and bringing up new business as it comes. That's an example of a circle prospecting hack that we've had a lot of success for. If you've already had a lot of success on your own in a specific neighborhood, turn it up a little bit with that customer or that neighborhood newsletter where you can talk about the neighbors by first and last name with maybe pictures of their family in front of the house, and send them to all the addresses that are in that neighborhood as well, showcasing that you are the agent that is most recognized in that area. Something else I would add to the table. Okay, turning it up. It's one of my favorite topics right here, right now, is getting that canceled and expired segment of the market and turning that into gold. And when I say gold, I really mean gold. There's a couple things outside of the golden letter where you can have a golden packet that's super shiny, about a foot by 8 inches long. And you can put your collateral in that shiny magazine that can be hung on doors or FedExed 2-day delivery or priority directly to their house. I've done a lot of different campaigns to be able to get in front of canceled and expireds and show them that our firm does something a little bit differently every time to get traction in that neighborhood. These are homes that aren't selling for a reason. They aren't marketed properly. They're overpriced. They're in rough sections of the market that have a low turnover rate for many reasons. But going in there and saying, hey, I'm an agent that cares enough to really step up my game when it comes to putting the very best foot forward on a marketing strategy and a pricing strategy. I want to sell your home, and I want to walk you through this process so you don't have to be on the market much longer. Give me 5 minutes of your time. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, and let's get this party started. Our cancel and expires are brought in through magazine mailer campaigns, luxury home magazine campaigns, video mailer campaigns is one of my favorites. We have our roadshow campaign that we just got started with, and we're going to talk about that in the next session. We're getting a charter bus full of agents all around town and going all across to these neighborhoods, and that follow-up with the neighbors directly is going to be something special. When the neighbors see this charter bus full of agents coming in and touring a home that has been sitting on the market for 3 or 4 years, and you have the ability to come in there and get that property sold, everybody in that street and that sub area in that city will know about it from our firm. So I'm really excited for some of the results to share on that. Custom boxes, wine crates or gifts. If you live in a golf course community, there's a really cool custom box. You put some customized golf balls, some tees in there as well, or a little place marker, and with a little bit of a message on there as well. Have fun with it, with your branding, and say, hey, we're the team that hits it out of the fairway with our results. Give us a shot. Give me an opportunity to get you a custom home valuation and let you know what the market is doing in your area. Drop that off. You can call that a pop by, if you will, or a door hang, where you just put that outside of the door. All right, we're going to transition now, just for a couple thoughts and ideas, to the buyer. I'm speaking to that buyer's agent that is wanting to put more actionable items in place to be able to get more buyers in his or her pipeline. Guys, we have 6 months left of the selling season, pretty much 5 months to get stuff under contract. Holidays are already upon us. If you want to be that agent in Cabo, not doing any business in December and January, that's fine. You can go that route. We want to be the agents that are mastering all of our tactics to be able to build up our pipelines so that we're slam busy in December, January, and February as we're kind of shifting into the spring of 27. So it's time to turn up the heat. It's time to build new habits. Let's dig into some buyer tactics that are winning big for us. All right, for our agents that have not already implemented a touch plan for their buyer client base or their database, it's time to do so now. So I want you to create a 38 to 45 point touch plan. This is going to be built in your GPS for the year. Your GPS is essentially a list of goals and strategies to get to your goals. I'm happy to provide you ours. Just shoot me a DM and I'll get that over to you. 38 touch plan. You want to be able to get 5 seasonal greeting cards out. I want to have 5 to 6 custom messages that are sent via text. I want to have 4 to 5 custom emails that are sent via email with a little bit of a gift. One of our agents has a lot of success adding a custom recipe or a holiday item like a cookies or chocolates or something like that on that email that will walk that customer through how to make those cookies. That's something that she has a lot of success with. That is an example of a touch point to that customer. We want to reach out to them with 12 to 13 newsletters throughout the year that are still showcasing that we're the powerhouse agents in their market. We want to feed them with market updates for that specific city, what the inventory is, what the gain is, and appreciation is a big one. And then we want to be able to have some custom gifts thrown in there as well. 4 to 5 VIP gifts depending on that client. I'll give you an example. For Halloween, we like to send out to families a huge chocolate and caramel covered apple. That one's coming up next. And that customer base can slice up the apple, and we wish them a happy Halloween. I think it costs us $13 delivered to get to those doors. At Christmas time, we send a bourbon pecan pie that's unlike any others. And we have an ability to get that out to at least 500 or 600 past clients right now every year. It's in a beautiful branded box that says our name, and they're expecting it every year. Those phone calls leading up to Christmas and those phone calls after the new year asking about their pie, it's the first thing that comes up. Okay, that's just a couple of examples. I want you to build out a custom 38 or 46 or 50 point touch plan. AI can help you build out the right one. Go and give ChatGPT Pro a prompt and say, Chat, please help me build out a touch plan for my clients. Here are a few examples. I want to hit them 60 times a year. It'll give you some really good ideas to go with. All right, get comfortable posting video content of you, things that you like to do with your families, whether it's a real quick little 30-second talking point of a new park in the area. Hey, this is an awesome park for those families that are wanting to take their kids to South Lake. It got some really cool amenities, a zip line over here, a fishing lake over here. It's time to get out and enjoy some summer fun. Just make it fun. Be out there, be natural, don't be scripted. Customers love seeing authenticity, especially when it comes to people that they know. So get with your readers, at least add that, 2 times to 3 times a week you want to be posting video of yourself and your family and activities on your social media accounts, and then fill the gaps in with successful things happening in the real estate market in your world. Property tours are a big one. If you're not adding property tours to your playbook every week, you got to start adding that. With the platforms out there, I mean the different tools that you can use from CapCut, a few others that are out there that are built into Instagram can help you do a quick edit on a video, do a quick little tour, put some music behind it, and now you're a fantastic director and you are putting out content all on your own. So add that to your platform as well. Your buyers that are out there that are in your database are going to see that. All right, reverse digital farming. This is for somebody that doesn't really know anybody in that city. Let's just say you're brand new to the city of Colleyville and you want to put yourself out there. You just got licensed and you want to go meet new people. I recommend you pay attention now. Go meet new people. This is how we do it, and this is a few strategies that we've learned on how to do some reverse digital farming. We talked about farming with print material. This is farming digitally for buyer groups. All right, let's just make it as simple as possible. So we're going to have some verbiage in here. An algorithm is, a lot of different codes that are helping one another help boost content and put it at the top of the search results page so that customers can see your branding or see that video or see that image. You're giving instruction to this platform in the background, and you're doing certain things that are going to help your searchability by doing these certain tasks. So my plan here, I want to meet 10 people today in Colleyville that are all professionals, business owners. They have kids. They go on vacations. They go to a local gym in the area or CrossFit. You want to find your niche customer base. I like to reach out to car collectors and people that fish. So what I would do is I would pull up Instagram, use the Instagram platform on this. I want you to go to the little search bar at the top of the screen. You're going to reach out and say Colleyville car collectors, okay? And it's going to pull up all the different Colleyville car collector clubs, the customers that are collecting cars, classic cars or Corvettes or Porsches or Lamborghinis or whatever their flavor is going to be on that Instagram chat. Find somebody with that says they are local to Colleyville. I want you to go through a couple of their photos for their car club or for their automobile shop, and I want you to like at least 3 of their last posts. That's 3 posts I want you to like. Then I want you to go back and add them as your friends. They're getting notifications every time that you do this. Then I want you to go in and comment on their beautiful Shelby Mustang at the bottom and say, wow, this is incredible, great car. Another one, maybe make another comment, 2 or 3 comments if you wish, but only 1 or 2 comments are needed to get started. And then this is the scary part, okay? It's a lot of fun. I want you to try it. You're going to go to the message tab. Go to the message tab for that customer. We'll call him John the Car Collector. And I want you to get your phone out on the screen. I learned this from one of our good friends with the real Ed up in the New York markets. He's absolutely incredible. You need to follow him. And he taught me this, and I've been using it ever since. So you want to get on the phone and say, hey, this is Michael Hershenberg. I'm also a car collector as well. I love anything that is fast. Hey, listen, from business owner to business owner, I'd love to connect with you and see how I can bring value to you and your family, or you and your car collection. Reach out to me when you have a moment. Looking forward to connecting. Take care. That's it. Get that video taken. Send it out to John the Car Collector. And wait to see what happens. You're going to be shocked. You've now given him 3 alerts or 4 alerts by adding him as a friend, commenting on a few of his posts, and now you're sending a personalized message that is about cars and getting together at maybe a upcoming car meet or something like that. Maybe ask him about the Shelby and be very, very specific about what you're asking him, and see if there's an opportunity to reach out. I like giving business to people and referrals to people, so I reached out to catering companies that are selling, really good food and really good cookies. And my message is something like this: hey, Nancy, the cookie shop owner, hope you're doing well. Hey, listen, our company, we're hosting a lot of events all throughout the year. I would love to serve your cookies at our next event. Would you give me a contact? Reach out to me when you get an opportunity. I love reaching out and helping local businesses grow. Hey, listen, I'm also a local business owner. I help people all around the country move to North Texas. Please reach out to me. Would love an opportunity to help anyone in your circles that are looking for a great home. All right, send that out and see what comes back. You know she's going to reach out to you for getting your cookie order, but also you've started a relationship with her. So add that prospect to your CRM when she reaches back out, and make that a weekly and bi-weekly follow-up where you're going to be getting new opportunities from her. The minute you give business to her, you're going to ask for that business in return. The minute that I show up with those cookies and pick them up at her shop, I'm going to say, hey, these are great cookies. I'm looking forward to serving them at my event. Hey, listen, here's a few business cards. We're helping people grow in this market and move out to the area. Please keep us in mind. If you have anybody that is looking for a new home in the area, and we are breaking records all across this city as well. So if you too are ever looking to sell a property, we want to be considered for the role. All right, so get that out to them, and it's just putting yourself out there. All right, these were a few tactics, scripts, and real live examples that we're using with our firm to bring success and bring deals on the buy side and the sell side. I hope this was valuable to you. We'd love for you to sign up on our next event. We're going to have links on the YouTube long form on this that are going to be reaching out and adding to our Playbook by the Pros Zoom series and in-person series. The next one is August 21st. Over here in Calabrese in South Lake, starting at, I believe, at 11 a.m. sharp. You'll also have an RSVP link on the platform as well in our link system to sign up for that in person. We're going to have some great speakers here in August. And then our virtual is in 2 weeks. That one is Tactical Listing Mastery. We're going to be digging in deeper to our luxury farming habits. Thanks again for joining Michael Hershenberg. Please click like and leave some comments below if you like the content. All right, take care now. Bye-bye.